Hey, today back at the Allegheny National Forest. We were parked at Route 321 parking area. We're going to shuttle 2 cars down to where we left off at last time at Henry's Mill, I think it's called. It is pretty nice temperature today. Chance of thunderstorms around 3, 4 o'clock. It's 9 right now. Same group as last time. Is myself, Brandon, Melanie, and Becky. 312 miles today, 10 miles tomorrow. And we are off at Henry's Mills. I believe this is Tynester Creek. We got to climb up that mountain to start the day. So I think that's one of our biggest climbs. Nice creek. 9/10 of a mile. Just getting to the top of the hill. Wasn't terrible. I kind of switched back a little bit. This is actually the first one of these I've seen operational. Those ATVers. Official campsite, 2.5 miles. I believe this is Caterpillar Run, if I remember from the map. No hammock trees. Well, maybe you could make something work. Just a note about the Caterpillar, whatever it was, Caterpillar Run campsite back there. Not the best of campsites. Not only because of the lack of possible hammock trees, but it's right next to the trail. Water sources could be questionable. I mean, there's a few streams that are pretty close. But if it's really dry out, I don't know if you're going to get water. Plus, there's that oil pump or whatever's going on. There's some kind of machinery back there. The guy on the quad's been turning them on and off. When it was running, it was pretty noisy and annoying. Plus, through this section of woods, there's been some really hardcore natural gas. So I don't know if you really want to be breathing that in all night at camp, especially when we're having a campfire. So I'm going to look for another place to camp besides that. We're camping at, I don't know if I mentioned, Fox's Dam. We're going to take a break, I think, at the next campsite on the map. I forget what it's called, Tynester something. We just came out here from the woods and looking for blazes. It didn't tell us to turn, coming out of the woods. Some old shack down there. I hear a main road down there. That must be it over here, that blue tie. Yeah, that's it. Brandon just looked it up. This is South Branch, Tynester Creek. We're going to shoot for the campsite where we were looking for, taking a break. Hopefully there's some restrooms over there. This is pretty nice. It looks like more campsites over there. I can see kind of through this tree. I don't know how you get over there. Maybe you'd have to wade across. Maybe, I don't know. There's a bridge somewhere. Yeah, this is just after we crossed the main road back there, whatever I said that was. Beautiful campsites over there. That's pretty deep. Okay, Forest Road 446. Parking lot. I don't know why so. Why would you build a campfire right on the trail? Nice. So this is number 2. This is sweet. Clothesline. This is really nice. Somebody built a dam here. Nice. It's real nice. Did they build a dam to make a swimming hole? Yeah, where's the chairs at?
No chairs, no log benches. These people are not creative.
There's a bunch of campsites over there. One guy just walked past us, said there's a ton of campsites around here. And there's a campsite over here. This is all like car camping. Site right there. A log.
A log?
No, there's a log on the other side too.
Alright, let's do it.
Wanna do this one?
Sure. It's like back road nation.
Alright, we are at 4.4 miles at this campsite here. Just decided just to take a break. Found some logs to sit down on. Pretty nice campsite out there then. It's real busy. It's right by this road. There's cars coming and going. There's people over here. So here's we started here. Henry's Mill. Came up, we passed Caterpillar Tree campsite. And we are down here at all these campsites right now. Tie Nesta, South Branch, Cherry Run. About 948 trailhead right there, and then we continue on over here. Rock City campsite, no water. Up past this parking area. Continue up onto the next page, up to Camp Fox's Dam. So we're headed tonight. I have a song of the day. Oh, I don't know, this one just popped into my head. I've had a couple today, but song of the day, let's make it official, is Rat, Lay It Down. Pretty nice site. Unfortunately, it's right by both of these roads, right here at the Y. And pick 'em up trucks coming up and down the road. Who knows how late at night they do that. Otherwise, that would be a really nice site. Just hit 5.1 miles for the day, and that officially completes my NCT 50-mile challenge for the year. My original plans were to just go somewhere close to the house and do like 5.1 up in the game lands near where I live at. And then I remembered that Becky had this trip going on, and I needed to get out of the house for the weekend anyways, so worked out perfect. Nice new picnic table, nice new shelter, brand new. You can smell how fresh the wood is. Maybe that directions to the water. Just had to get video of the smiley face carved into the tree. Interesting top of the tree trunk. No hammock trees. No. Unless you could get between those two over there. Wow. There's a bunch of cool rocks over this way too. I'm going to take a look at this real quick. Oh wow, this is cool. This is really cool. Awesome. think this section here might be where one of those F5 tornadoes went through in '85. As I was just reading on that sign back there, these trees look like they probably been down for what would that be, 35 years. And you can see the new undergrowth, the size of these smaller maples growing up. Yeah, that tornado, after I know where it went through in Tynesta, and I actually went down and saw the damage very shortly after it happened, and wow, that was a disaster. That is one big mushroom. Oh, there's all this powdery stuff around it. There it is. More big mushrooms. Well, here's the bridge that was on the map. We're at 10.2 miles right now. So you could camp around here if you had to. I'm sure there's probably a fire ring somewhere. A lot of these boardwalk type of things through this last section. This one's pretty long. Something new I've never seen. Chicken wire somehow attached to these rocks. I almost bit it on one of the ones that didn't have chicken wire on it. It's back there a few minutes ago. So I guess that is the creek that we're going to be camping by very shortly. It should be East Branch, Tynesta Creek. Pretty big. And looks like we have not run out of water. So, I thought we were going to have to be on the other side of the creek. So hopefully we don't have to get our feet wet crossing this. But I think, like I said, I think there is a forest road right by where we're camping, so there should be a bridge. There's a forest road there. Not good news. I think this is our campsite is over here somewhere. Yeah, I know. Hopefully there's more campsites over there. Alright, so there's the bridge we came across. People car camped over here. Melanie and Becky went down that way to see if there was anything. And me and Brandon went over this direction to see if we could find anything. We were hoping to stay by the big creek, but we can't find anything. Me and Brandon went up the North Country Trail a little further up these stairs, and we found a small site up there with a fire ring. So we're going to go over there and do that one. It's got a small little stream running by it, but it's got running water, so we're good. So this is what we're looking at here. Fire ring, stream over there. I'm liking these two trees. Should be able to fit 3 tents in here. So I'll go here to here. Well, I came over here to kind of change clothes behind this log and wash myself, clean myself off in the water. Come across this beautiful little waterfall. Rock wall. Pretty cool. There's some fish in here too. Pretty nice. It is 8 o'clock. Brandon was up and Becky's up. So, good, except for my feet were cold. I didn't bother to put socks on, so. But yeah, it's very, very comfortable. Car camping. They were car camping down there, about a 1/10 of a mile down at the end of the bridge. They were coming and going up the road up here all night. It seemed like they were going up the hill to get service, but then they would just drive up and then turn around and drive right back down. Sometimes about 4 different cars coming and going. I don't know if they were making beer runs or what, but they were pretty loud. They had some fireworks for a few minutes, and I eventually put, with the better of 10, I slept with earplugs in. Because I could hear them hooping and hollering down there for quite a while last night. So. Okay, camp tour. Here's my setup. The stream is over there. Waterfall is right up at there, that way. So yeah, I'm here. Fire ring. Brandon, Melanie, Becky, and trail is right there. We're going to be heading to the left when we leave. 13.3 miles yesterday. Okay, I got to get water boiling. It is 9:30 and we are off for what should be a 10-mile day. Becky wants to stop at 3.5 miles. There is a shelter, so give us somewhere to sit down and take a break. Well, you don't want to be walking out there in the dark thinking it's just flat the whole way. That's cool. Cool view of that cliff. That is one big ass rock. Route 6 down there. Well, where the hell's the trail? Over there. Nice section of creek right here. There's the campsite right by Route 6. Pretty nice.
What's that woman? The first woman that was shot.
And here is Route 6. I imagine people probably park here and go camp at that campsite. So this is where we camped last night, Fox's Dam. We are here now. We're going to stop there for break. It's pretty cool how these maples are growing out of this gigantic old tree stump. And this thing is huge. That's crazy. I'm not sure where the spring is. It must be. Maybe they're talking about what's coming out of the rocks right here. I guess. There's nothing coming out. So from that spring to this shelter, it's just a 50 yards. But it's only like a 3-minute walk back that way to a small stream that we actually did pass. There was actually water in it. This is Gibbs something. Gibbs Spring shelter. Recently stained. nice.
Get the nuisance.
This is a nice shelter. Got plenty of hooks to hang stuff on, even up top. Not sure if that's a bird nest or a bee nest. Interesting cherry tree. This is like a Siamese twin cherry tree. Alright, I think this is the biggest shagbark hickory I've ever seen. Yeah, that's big. Okay, we found the side trail down to the campsite area. It's shown on the map as just south of Bliss Run Road, or Bliss Road, whatever it was. I don't know. I don't know if this is supposed to be the campsite. I guess this is supposed to be the campsite. Not much to work with here. Here's a decent puddle of water over here. It's moving, actually. Easy to get to. But you got these two, 1, 2, 3 streams on the side of this little campsite here. I guess you could maybe make a tent work there. Not much room for tents or anything, really. Oh yeah, you can see the reservoir.
See, I wasn't crazy.
You see boats out there? Allegheny Reservoir. Allegheny Reservoir. Almost there now. You can hear cars there at the main road. We're gonna take there's the parking lot. We're taking a little forest road that'll bring us up to the parking lot. Otherwise, we're gonna have to, the trail's gonna come out further down the road and we're gonna have to walk back up the road to the parking lot. Alright, it's nice and sunny out and warm in this car. We did 13.4 yesterday, 10.7 today. So whatever that equals, 24.1 I guess. Today's hike wasn't too difficult. We came down, the last hill that we came down, let me see if I can pull it up here. Yeah, that last hill that's showing up here, we descended pretty good there. We were up at around 2,100 feet, I guess. And I came down to 1,300. So 700 foot drop pretty quick. Other than that, it wasn't too hilly. Overall, the trail was in good condition. No, I don't remember any blowdowns that we had to climb over. Nothing real too muddy. Yeah, good trail conditions. I think the only animals we saw was a deer as we were coming down the last hill. We saw one deer yesterday. Other than that, no, nothing really. Yesterday we saw 2 solo hikers that we passed, and then the 5 trail maintenance people. Other than that, we didn't see anybody else at all yesterday. Today, the only people we saw was that group up at the top where that overlook was, at the top of this big hill here. And that was the only people we saw today. So, overall, yeah, it wasn't too bad. Nice to, I got my NCT miles finished, so good to go.